I'm Jess, and I'm originally from Noblesville, Indiana, but I moved to Columbus, Ohio to be a synchronized swimmer at Ohio State. And this is where I found my passion for arts and entertainment business. So I'm going to take you guys on a little adventure to answer these questions in places where they took place.
Let's go.
Throughout my time here at Ohio State, the three biggest skills that I developed were working independently, working under pressure, and handling a lot of things at once. Behind me is where I spent most of my time, and it's where a lot of my pressure came from. I was in and out of the pool for at least 4 to 5 hours a day throughout the week. With that, I had to also balance school and working for 2 arenas in Columbus, where I had to handle balancing concerts, shows, and events throughout the month. And they were all different, so I had to coordinate and plan when I was going to post what and when and how. And then I also was given a lot of freedom there, so I had to use my creativity and independence to get the job done. Behind me is the arena that I spent most of my time at, and I also managed a lot of projects there, which mostly revolved around concerts and events. And so one of the events I was working, I was left alone to the arena by myself to handle social media and media relations that day, and the tour that had come through wasn't supposed to have photographers. So somehow a photographer showed up and said she was supposed to be there, and the front desk lady let her out into the arena with her photographer to use the restroom, but that's not okay. So I ended up having to handle the situation and calling security and guest services to try to figure out who this lady was. And we eventually found her and had talked to her about what she was there for, what she was doing. And thankfully she was with the tour, she just didn't have a photo pass yet, but it could have ended a lot worse than it did. I was also put on the spot at the arena all the time and given tasks that I had no idea how to do, but one of the biggest ones I remember was my 3rd day working, and my boss had asked me to be in charge of the Bruno Mars concert that was sold out, and I only had 1 day of training prior to that, and I had absolutely no idea what to do. I ended up taking action, going through old files, figuring out old ways they did things, and kind of recreating those into a way that I would want them done, or a more organized fashion, I guess. And at the end of the night, the show went really smoothly, all media worked out fine. My bosses were really glad that I was able to figure something out with little help without having any experience beforehand. So I was lucky enough to have an arts department here that gave us a space that inspired creativity, and in class we always had yoga balls or swivel chairs and open areas to sit and do group work and think together. So I think my ideal work environment would be similar to that, and an atmosphere where there's positive and energetic people, people that are willing to grow and not always sit behind a desk all the time, but get up and move to find inspiration from other things than sitting behind a desk. The reason I'm looking for a new position is because I just recently graduated, and I don't want to stick around the arena life forever, but I did learn a lot there that I want to take with me into the entertainment business, into new areas, and have the opportunity to try new things and have new experiences. Lastly, my favorite song of 2018 is While You Still Can by Brothers Osborne, and I think it's just a good reminder to live in the moment, and it talks about how nothing lasts forever. Weed whacker! And if there's one celebrity I could tell you guys to follow on Instagram, it would be Reese Witherspoon. And that's because not only is she a good role model for women, but she's also really good at appealing to whatever audience she's trying to reach, whether that's through her pictures or her captions she uses. She's really good at portraying herself as a brand and as a person. So this was really fun. I've never done a video application interview before, but I hope to hear from you guys soon. See ya!